Blessed good evening to one and all. I'm here again at Grove, St. George. Once again at Grove, St. George. First of all, we can see the sunset from here. I'm standing on what was the Grove's plantation, which is now Tropical Gardens. Before it was Tropical Gardens, it was Orchid World, where you can go and look at a wide array of plants and so on, and flowers. That would be something like a botanical gardens, right? So once again, I'm in the parish of St. George. First of all, I'm in the center of the island. St. George and St. Thomas are the two central parishes in Barbados, best referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. There is no sea nor coast link in these parishes. These are the two parishes best referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. Looking down towards Grove's plantation, Sweet Vale, Sweet Bottom plantation in St. George, and you can see the canes are cut. So again, I'm in the countryside. St. George is a rural parish. St. George is an agricultural parish. It was carved out of St. Michael between 1640 and 1641. St. Michael is the mother parish, and St. George was carved out of it. St. George is also a parish known for land and fertile soil. St. George is also the breadbasket parish. It is the parish that fed many Barbadians from the 1600s up until the present day. St. George is the third largest parish in Barbados. St. George is my father's birth parish. For those of you who don't know who my father is, Satchmore, that sings or that used to sing years ago with the Sand Pebbles, is my father, and he is from St. George. And he used to write songs for Wendy Allen, Carolyn Leacock, Shara Hackett, and many others. A few of his hits were A Beautiful Barbados, I Am a Proud Barbadian, What I Gotta Give Me for Christmas, and My Country to Me, all written by Satchmore. He also wrote the songs for Carolyn Leacock and James Leacock, Musical Matrimony and Holy in the Song for John King and Alison Hines. So, St. George overlooking Sweet Bottom, Sweet Vale plantation in St. George at the moment. And you can see St. Thomas with Jack in the Box Gully, Ashford, Long Road, Hortwell, all in St. Thomas, and all across to the Sturges where the CBC antenna is. You can see now the from Andrews Sugar Factory, which is in St. Joseph. Andrews Factory closed down in 2013 under the last government. It was closed to reopen as a multi-purpose factory, but that plan did not work out. So the factory building is now just there with a highway fence surrounding it to keep away trespassers. You can see all that to the Hunt's Botanical Gardens in St. Joseph. St. Joseph is just across here. So right now we are on the border of St. John. About 2 minutes away is Golden Ridge, which is the ending of St. George. I think Golden Ridge, then Ashbury. And then you'll be entering the parish of St. John with Lemon Arbor and then Forwards, all in St. John. Golden Ridge Plantation next door here, and then the Barbados Water Authority depot is right beside it, which is the Golden Ridge St. George, and the Golden Ridge pumping station and so on. Okay, Groves Plantation in St. George. You can see the beautiful sunset down here. Okay, in a westerly direction. Yes guys, St. George is a beautiful parish. It is also home to the Gun Hill Signal Station, which is just about 4 minutes away down the road from here. Gun Hill Signal Station is the highest point in this St. George parish. Further downhill from Gun Hill Signal Station will be St. George Parish Church, which is the second oldest church in Barbados, which was built in 1641 and rebuilt in 1784. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Have a blessed evening. I would like to take in this scenery and absorb the beauty of Barbados from this point here. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed and wonderful, wonderful evening. Love you guys. See you guys after this video. I will do a walk down 2 roads and back. So thanks for watching guys and have a blessed evening.